Yo, how are we doing, everybody? So today I am doing a guide on Chapter 6, Remember Me. So starting off, I do want to say this is one of the hardest chapters for me so far. I'm sure it'll definitely vary depending on the strategies you use, but I was able to find one that worked really, really well. I like the beginning positioning I'm using here. It allows me to take damage with Eridor and set up for some follow-up attacks. Because that enemy, if they see someone in that square, they will always go there. And then, yeah, I can take advantage with Roland, I can take advantage with Hewitt, and then even Maxwell, who I don't control, will take advantage and go for the follow-up attack there. And yeah, that enemy is immediately dead. So I really, really like the starting positionings there. As for the units I'm using, I'm still just using the basic units, even though I've had like two additional guest characters that have been wanting to join me. I think they're both really good. I got a horse, like a mounted healer, and I got a wind mage. They both seem good, but I'm kind of failing to see where they're able to really provide more than what the current team already has. I'm sure there's like some different strats, but I really, really like the core team because yeah, even right there, like with that positioning, I was able to use Eridor's Provoke, putting the Fury element on both of those guys, which makes it easier for everyone else to move forward because I don't have to worry about them like getting bullied because there's two archers, one on the left side, one on the right side. And it's just a lot of damage sources. And obviously, if you take too many attacks, the character dies. And I'm trying to do these missions without anyone dying. That's also the main reason why I'm trying to stay on the left side. If I'm on the left, I shouldn't get hit. And then, yeah, if I use the surmountability here with Ana, I can actually go straight up top, even though I wasn't next to the ladder at first. Which definitely makes it just a little bit quicker to defeat that archer there. If you don't have that ability yet, you can grind a little bit if you want, just by retreating in missions. If you're finding it too hard, you retreat and you keep your experience. Or if you go into the encampment, there's some missions you can do in there. Not really required though. It's just that is where my level currently is. I'm not sure where everybody's going to be. But yeah, this level definitely has a lot of just additional waves, reinforcements that'll be coming in. These ones here on the back of the bridge, they're not too big of a deal. It's just 3 blades. Maxwell, by himself, has like a decentish chance to defeat all 3 of them. But if the RNG is against your favor, he will lose. So I'm just going to be putting Roland down there, actually. Roland, as if he dies, you lose this chapter. So it seems to me that the enemy AI is like high strung on like focusing down Roland. So I try to use him to take some of the damage off of Maxwell. Maxwell has really good defense, so it's not too bad. And yeah, again, I forget if I mentioned this, but yeah, I am trying to stay on the left side. I'm not trying to take damage from both archers if I don't have to. I'm trying to like slowly take everybody down. And then yeah, I forgot to mention how I did seal that shield bearer. That shield bearer on the left side, you want to either use a seal arrow, or if you don't have that yet, use the blind arrow. That shield bearer in particular can be like really, really troubling while you're trying to deal with the all the additional blades. Because he has a ramming ability and he can knock you off of the bridge. So it's very important that you either blind him to reduce that chance, or you seal his movement. And even if you can't do either of those, at the very least, just make sure you're not standing like on the literal like railing of the bridge. If you're standing to the left of the shield bearer, he will easily knock you off of the bridge, and you won't die, but well, depending on where your HP is. But yeah, you'll take a lot of damage, and then you have to walk all the way back up. You have to take a ladder back up. You can potentially lose like 2 to 4 turns through all of that. So yeah, just do be careful. And yeah, again, as I was saying, like Roland and Maxwell are able to deal with those reinforcements easily. I'm just kind of cleaning up here. Not too much to talk about, because again, just staying on the left side. Making sure to have my healer healing when the healer can't heal someone and people are low. Use restorative items. You can always buy more of those at the encampment. Keep that in mind. Yeah, just going to fast forward a bit. And yeah, just using my mages to clean up anything that the other characters are not able to finish off. Ah, geez, I thought this went a little bit faster. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's once you defeat all of these blades, you can then focus on going for the right archer. I'm sending Serenoa over there. It doesn't really matter who, just I would suggest using someone that has like better movement. And then yeah, right here, I'm just going to open the gate. And when you do this, it is going to spawn more enemies. It's 4 shield bearers, and these guys in particular, they aren't that big of a deal. You have to start to get close to them before they'll even start performing any actions. Like, they will literally just sit there. So don't sweat that too much. I really do suggest that you go for this opening the gate as fast as possible. If you don't do this, there will be additional reinforcements in the back of the bridge, and they will be a much bigger problem than the 3 blades you see the first time. So yeah, you just want to keep moving forward, and then you don't even have to worry about those. But if you take too long, then you'll get the reinforcements on the bridge, and you'll get the reinforcements behind you, and that can definitely be really bad. So time is kind of the essence here. I'm not exactly sure what the cutoff is on like the number of turns, but yeah, if you're doing it the same as how I'm doing here, you will be perfectly fine, not even a problem. But yeah, I just kind of cleaned up the archers, and we're gonna move everybody forward, which super easy to do. What I do like to do when I'm fighting basically just melee units, I'm not worried about mages, maybe there's like one archer I have to worry about. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my people basically in a kind of a formation. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that far forward. But yeah, I basically want to try to get them like in a line with some gaps in it so I can go for all-out attacks. But I remembered that I have this Ice Wall ability that the Ice Mage can use, which it definitely depends, because depending on which path you chose, you might not have the Ice Mage. But he is really good here, as he just completely shuts down the bridge and only leaves small openings for the like shield bearers and blades to get in. So if you do have the Shield Mage, or the Ice Mage, I highly suggest using that Ice Wall, as yeah, it'll just make this a cakewalk. If you don't have him, again, it's still fine. You can use just have everyone like line up and just leave like a gap, because then they will the enemy will likely go in, because there's only so many opportunities to attack, and the enemy wants to attack. So if they see an opening in your line and the other enemies are blocking the other spots, they will go in there, even though it means they're just going to get completely surrounded and destroyed. So yeah, definitely do that, take advantage of that, and you will have a super easy time. So yeah, I'm just going to fast forward again, as something else I'm able to do is I can move Eredor forward, and when Eredor goes forward, he will be able to use Provoke on like all of these shield bearers. And obviously, if they have the Fury ailment, they can only attack Eredor. So again, very, very good character to use, and also why it was important to like either use the Ice Wall or to line up, because the shield bearers will nicely form up for you, which just makes it that much easier to take advantage of them, use your mage spells that deal damage to multiple targets. And Maxwell, if he's here, Maxwell also has an attack that can hit all 3 targets at the same time. So if they're in a neat little line like this, just makes it super duper easy. But yeah, just going to finish this off. That's basically it. Again, there's nothing really complex about this chapter. It's very straightforward. It's really the biggest thing is just that you do need to move forward. You do need to open the gate. If you take too long opening the gate, there will be extra reinforcements. And yeah, if you're making any sort of mistakes in positioning, it can go really bad really fast. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.